You got dinner plans? Well, you might be going to a new restaurant after you hear the conversation we're going to have here coming up next on The Mix.
You got Elizabeth and Radar. Are you hungry now? Well, we are commercial free this hour. It's The Mix.
About the Wisconsin supper clubs. This was a conversation that triggered yesterday from the Brewers City Connect jerseys that have kind of a shout out in the font of like old school supper clubs. So we want to know from you all, what is your favorite Wisconsin supper club and why?
They also got the supper club.
Why should we go there?
Supper Club Fridays. Let's do it. What's going to be good? Relish tray, meatloaf.
Oh, yeah. All the good stuff. All the fixins.
Brandy old fashions.
All the fixins.
Of course, you got to have the perch or walleye. With potato pancakes and applesauce.
Yeah!
Oh, my God. I'm at a supper
talking.
club already.
Now we're talking.
Yes, sir.
All right, so part one, Radar, we'll talk about it. Maybe talk about some of ours and give some of the colors.
Emotion.
Let's talk the traditional Wisconsin supper clubs. Which one is your absolute favorite that we need to try? 414-432-1099. This was a conversation that happened yesterday when we saw the big announcement about the Milwaukee Brewers City Connect jerseys. And they've got, traditional colors on there that represent all the lakes. They have some of the wheat going up the arm because if you think about the brewers and making the wheat and the beer. And then on the front, it says Wisco, and it's a nod to some of the traditional fonts that you would see for a Wisconsin supper club. And I know there's people fired up about the fact that it says Wisco on the front.
And they got a nice W on
but
the hat.
They're like, no one says Wisco. Yes, there are people that say Wisco. There are people that say that.
In coaching high school softball at Tosa East, we always say Wisco when we talk about Wisconsin Lutheran. And some people were saying, like, those are like Wisconsin Lutheran colors. Like, yeah, but so what? It's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I think it looks awesome. And so we were talking about supper clubs, and it was brought up how great supper clubs are, and they're just. It's a social scene at a supper club. It's not just about having the great food and the relish tray or the meatloaf or the prime rib or the fish. It's also about the vibes, the old fashions. And the one that comes to mind, and I'm sure a lot of you are thinking about it too, Ishnala in the Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah.
Legendary. My mom used to be one of the waitresses there at Ishnala when she was 18 years old. She graduated from high school from Richland Center. And she had a lot of friends that were going to the Dells for summer to make a lot of money, make a lot of cash. And she had a friend that said, hey, do you want to be one of the waitresses at Ishnala? So my mom did that all summer. She lived out there. They all shared a house together. She made so much money in tips. She paid cash for her first car, which was the black VW Beetle.
That's awesome.
She was as cool as could be in the 70s when she was at Ashnala.
Look at me.
But now the wait at Ashnala is next level.
long.
Like, you can't make reservations. It's on Mirror Lake. It's beautiful, but you have to plan pretty much all day waiting to get a seat. But now they have built up outdoor bars and areas so you can have some cocktails while you're hanging out.
Yeah.
And it's just so beautiful there in the woods on Mirror Lake. It's worth it.
I remember moving here from the Chicago area to Hartford, and then my parents were like, we're going to go to this Wisconsin supper club.
Yeah.
And I was like, do we need a membership or something? I didn't
It's
know
a club.
I had no clue what it was. And so they take me to the Iron Ridge Inn in Dodge County. I was in heaven. I'm like, we're going here all the time. This is where I want to go all the time. And the Iron Ridge Inn still has a fancy and phenomenal dinner at supper club. The supper club. It's a great supper club.
Our friends, the Bachers, Kendall and Brad, their goal is to try to visit every supper club in the whole state of Wisconsin. Anytime they travel anywhere in the state, they look up immediately, where is a good supper club? So if you've got some suggestions, I want to write a list and make it, and also try to stop at these supper clubs. I'm getting hungry right now just talking about it.
100%.
Like, what is your favorite supper club? Which one is the best in Wisconsin if you had to give it a title? 414-432-1099. We're going to get to your calls and your texts here coming up to see what some of these suggestions are. Maybe there's some place that we've already been.
We're not saying, but we're saying, if you're a supper club owner, you're listening right now, if you would drop off food, I'm sure you would get pretty high on the list of our supper
relish
clubs.
trays, baby. It's never too early for a relish tray. It's never too early for an old fashioned either.
Heck no. 414-432-1099. Where are those good Wisconsin supper clubs? What's the best one? Fun
Hi,
stuff,
The Mix.
man.
What's your favorite supper club?
Oh, man, memories.
Okay. Ooh, those are good. All right, hang on just a second. All right.
Oh, who do we got on? We got line 2 going there too. Should we? Oh, we'll wait until.
Hi, The Mix. What's your name?
Then y'all can hear.
Hey, Mike. What city you calling in from? All right, Mike. So tell me, what is your favorite supper club?
Supper club.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's The Mix. Who's this?
And it's right by my house. And I see people.
Hi, it's The Mix. Who's this?
Hang on just a second, Mike.
It's not
Don. What supper club is the best one, Don?
Diamond Jim Steakhouse.
Oh, that's right down the street here in Hales Corners.
Absolutely.
All right, hang on. Don't go anywhere. You got to give that one a shout out. Hold on.
All right, Mike. So we're going to live with you on the air in about 2 minutes here. So why don't you just tell us which one it is and why it's your favorite one. So hang on just a second. Okay, Don, we're going to go live with you on the air. So we're just going to have you tell us which supper club is your favorite and why. So hang on, okay?
Don't get so excited you swear.
All right, Linda. So hang tight just a second. We've got Mike and Don in front of you. If we've got time to get to your call, we're just going to have you tell us, what your favorite supper club is and why. So if there's a menu item or like what you love about it, start thinking about that and we'll be live on the radio, okay? All right, hang on. Oh my gosh, man. I want to go to a supper club right now.
I'm so hungry right now thinking about those plates. Oh my gosh, the best thing is when I was a freshman in high school and I'm like, what? This is good stuff. Oh my gosh. This is better than I've ever had.
Yeah.
Supper club.
All right, minute 50.
There you go. There's your Wisco action going on TV right now. We have the TV on in the background. Supper club action here.
All right.
Comment. Let us know.
Okie dokie. Minute 15. All right, we're going to go in a minute 15. Hang on, Don. All right, Mike, we're going to go in about a minute here, so hang on. All right, Linda, sit tight. We're going to go live here in about a minute. Hang on. And that's how we babysit the phone lines because we don't want people to hang up.
Yeah.
But we know they've got to hang on while the music's playing, so we get that. All right, everybody. Favorite supper clubs. Feel free to comment. We can post your comments up here on the live video if you've got something. Those City Connect jerseys, I think they're cool.
That food is cool too. Might have to go on a Friday.
30 seconds.
Give me some supper club food at the Brewers game.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
We're watching the news right now, and they're showing the Wisco Supper Club that's inside AmFam Field, and it has the little table lights, and it has velvet curtains. What a fun touch. Okay, 15
Velvet
seconds,
curtains.
we go live. Okay, Radar, we're going to go to Mike first. Let's
Mike
go to
on
line 2. Yep. Is it too early to have a prime rib? An
No.
old fashioned?
Bring it.
A relish tray?
Mm.
We're talking about Wisconsin supper clubs because the Brewers have just announced their City Connect jerseys, and they have all these different connections to Wisconsin, of course. And on the front, the font that they use for Wisco looks like your traditional supper club font. And that's a nod to the supper clubs and the traditions that we love here of going to the supper clubs.
Love it.
And there is a supper club food spot in AmFam Field, which is really neat because it has your best supper club options. It has the little table lamps. It's really cute. But that got us talking about supper clubs this morning. So let's talk to Mike here. It's Elizabeth and Radar on the mix. We want to know, what is your favorite Wisconsin supper club? And this is perfect going into a weekend too. Give some people ideas of where to go eat. So Mike, what is it for you?
It's in Waukesha. It's called the Silver Nail Inn, and I like it because they have really good steaks and prime rib, a good fish fry, and they have a real nice salad bar, and the wait staff is incredible.
Mike, I have lived by the Silver Nail Inn for over 12 years.
And how is
right off the freeway,
Yeah.
right by the airport.
How is it, Elizabeth?
And I have never been.
OMG.
Every time we drive by,
Mike.
Eric and I always say we need to stop, and there's always a ton of cars there.
Mike, don't you agree that Elizabeth should take you out her first time?
Wait, I'm taking Mike out. Mike,
Yes.
you are convincing me. We always are like, what's the buzz about this Silver Nail Inn that it's always so packed? And it's a little off the freeway. You have to kind of go down and around to get to it, so it's not exactly easy to get to. But you're saying it's the fish fry, the steak.
Yeah. Yes, all good.
So do you go there every weekend?
No, we probably go twice a month, probably.
Twice a
in that
month,
range.
okay.
I was going to say, do they know you by name? Do they know your drink? Do they know your table?
Yo, Mike.
Yeah, they know all of us. My wife goes there, and my
Okay.
son comes with us.
All right.
So, yeah, it's all good.
Good
All
stuff.
right, Mike. Okay,
Mike,
we are
that's awesome.
adding it to the list. I have no
Mike,
reason
thanks,
not to
man.
stop there. I have to definitely
Yes,
stop
you
there.
definitely have to.
All right, let's go
now.
to line number 3. We're talking about best Wisconsin supper clubs here. Don calling into the show. Okay, what's your supper club favorite?
Well, it's sort of ironic because Mike mentioned Silver Nail Inn. We're actually going to go there tonight and try it out.
Oh my
No
gosh!
way!
What are the odds
Look
of
at
that?
that. Is that where you normally go? No, you said you're going to try it.
We're going to try it tonight.
Okay,
Okay.
but what's your favorite?
Favorite and a little bit bipartial. I grew up with Diamond Jim and his kids, but Diamond Jim Steakhouse on Janesville Road.
Yeah, right in the Hales Corners, right down the
That's
street
not
from the
far
radio
here
station.
from the radio station. People go crazy about Diamond Jim's. Okay, if you had to only order one thing at Diamond Jim's, what would it be?
Oh boy, that's a
You got to pick one.
decision, but
You got to pick one.
the filet.
The filet. Of course, you
filet.
got to go with the filet.
Okay, so now what are you going to get tonight at Silver Nail Inn? You just heard Mike talk about it. Are you going to get the steak or are you going to get the fish fry?
It's going to be a decision. Once I get there, we'll find out.
So what is it about supper clubs that make you such a fan?
Relish trays, good food, it's the atmosphere.
the atmosphere. I was going to say the food we know is going to be good, but the atmosphere has got to be
It
solid
does.
too.
It feels like you're having a
Yeah.
nice dinner with family. You know, it's a little step up of what you'd have at your house, but everyone's always so nice and friendly there. You know you're going to get good service. You're going to get big servings, always have leftovers.
And Don, are you going and saying, look, hurry up, feed me here? Or is it like the ambiance? You're like, hey, take your time. We just want to sit back and chill because it's a Friday night.
It's the sit back and chill, the ambiance, the
Yeah.
social gatherings,
Gathering.
walking amongst tables.
It's all the above.
Well, and
There
like
you
you said, you
go.
grew up with Diamond Gym. It's multi-generational. It's a lot of family-owned businesses.
Sure.
There's something about how it's just timeless. The retro wood decor that you see in there, the
Mhm.
dim lighting. It's just you walk in and you know exactly what you're going to get. And it's always fun. If you guys haven't done this yet, someone that's not from Wisconsin, take them to a supper club and they will leave so surprised and absolutely love it. All right, Don, one last
Don.
question for you.
Yep.
What drink are you going to get tonight?
Oh, we'll have to see what their drink specials are, and I might go that route. Or
A Manhattan,
Might
an
be-
old-fashioned?
You know what, Don?
Yep.
Don, since you've never been there before, I think you should invite Elizabeth. Maybe you could all check out the Silvernail
Inn. The date is tonight.
Thanks, Don.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're
is
hungry.
Anyone else craving food?
100%.
I mean, the baked potato with the sour cream on
Stop
it.
it already.
Give me that
Good
meatloaf.
stuff. Yes.
Talk to Linda
Linda
here.
Linda, hey, thanks for hanging on. What's your favorite supper club?
I still have this cough.
I got two of them.
All right, I got 2 supper clubs.
The 5 o'clock and Fox and Hounds.
Fox and Hounds. Yes, I've been there.
Fox
as
and
well.
Hounds is
Yeah.
chef's
Good
kiss.
stuff in Hubertus.
Always great food there.
Mhm.
Now, wait, the 5 o'clock steakhouse. Are you talking about the one in Pewaukee?
Nope, downtown.
Downtown.
On State.
Downtown, because
Got
the
you.
5 o'clock club on Pewaukee Lake is also really, really good too.
That's good
Talk
too.
about something that's
Yes.
timeless with that wood decor. That one's really great. But yeah, downtown, there's a lot of people that are actually texting about that one, about the 5 o'clock steakhouse. Here's
Linda.
another one that said the Village Supper Club in Delavan, the Butterfly Supper Club in Clinton. There's a place up north we stopped, Fanny's. You ought to eat up at the bar by Fanny's
How
too.
about Clearview Supper Club in St. Germain? Now, I know up north.
I've been to that one.
Up north, that's some pretty good supper
My
clubs. but
sister lived up there for a couple years.
There you go.
Oh my
Linda,
gosh.
thanks so much for the call.
Man, I want to go to a supper club now. Are you guys craving it? Because I'm craving it. Craving it.
Let's do it.
All right, good stuff. Crossover
I love
in
it.
Wind Lake. Let's look it up.
Let's.
So my husband is listening to the show right now, and he just texted and said, Silvernail Inn, are you bleeping me? Because we drive by
You're
it
right
all
there.
the time.
Oh, man, I can't believe it's right there.
Well, and it's always packed. We just typically, I don't know. And maybe it's because it is so convenient that it is always there. You just think like, oh, I'll always have a chance to go.
Yeah, we'll go. Nothing.
Hi, The Mix. What's your name and what city you calling in from? Hey, Carrie from Waukesha. So what supper club are you calling in about? We just had somebody talk about St. Germain. Yeah, someone just said that. Oh, no, that's okay. We talked about that. Somebody commented on that. I went to that one. My sister lived there many years ago. It's so good. Wait, what is it called? The Guides in Boulder Junction. I'm looking this up right now. The Guides Inn, the American restaurant. For over 4 decades, it's been there. They make their own homemade ice cream? Get out. Oh my
Why are we
gosh,
not
I
going?
just looked it up. It's so cute. And the wood paneling in there. Again, that's just what makes these supper clubs so charming. Charming and timeless. Oh, yeah, here's a picture of their homemade ice cream. What? Hey, don't call me a chunky monkey. I'm kidding. Boulder Junction. I got to look. Where's Boulder Junction? That's where it is. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it up north. Amazing.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
appreciate
I
the
was gonna
call,
say, I've
Carrie.
heard that before too.
Thanks so much for listening. Have a great weekend.
Junction.
Okay, bye. People love their supper clubs.
Mm.
I don't even know if Eshnala is open yet. I think they open in May because they close for the winter.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Man, look, Eshnala is, oh my gosh, Eshnala is about to open for their 73rd season.
Wow.
The thing about Eshnala, if you get a table, this is my beef I had when I was last there. There were some people that were just taking their sweet time. If you know there's literally hundreds of people waiting for a table, have your meal and then go have your drinks outside. Steak and lobster tails. Whew. Ooh, roast
need
Wisconsin
to eat?
duck. Chief Ishnala is one of their other cocktails. Vodka, rum, tequila, triple sec, orange juice, sour mix, and grenadine. Yeah. It's just gorgeous, though. It's worth seeing it. It is worth seeing it. I don't know yet when it's going to open. I don't think it's open yet. Little too cold, a little too rainy. But worth it. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for a great conversation about the supper clubs. Absolutely love it. And we're going to take a quick little commercial break, and we'll be back after 8 o'clock to talk about what you need to know on the go and text roulette. Apparently, there's some parents with a naughty kid, and they're not sure how to handle it.
That and what you need to know on the go, you Swifties, is there finally info on the wedding? I know, look at Elizabeth's
The
face.
rumors are June 13th, which is our anniversary date.
I got something different for you.
No, I thought they said June 13th is the date.
There's something different. We'll let you know.
All right, that's coming up. All right, mixers. We're going to sign off for a bit, and we'll be